what he wants. That certainty has never been the question. The mystery has always been understanding him, truly understanding the man beneath the composure. From the outside, his beginnings are deceptively soft. They do not arrive with noise or spectacle. They arrive quietly, almost humbly, like an apology offered in advance for what might follow. His calm has never been ordinary. It is the kind of stillness that unsettles people who have watched him long enough to know better. Those who observe closely do not relax in his presence. They lean forward. They sense instinctively that this calm is not peace. It is potential. Potential for devotion. Potential for distance. Potential for brilliance. Potential for disappearance. History has trained the world to read his silence as a signal. Not a warning of cruelty, not manipulation, but rhythm. A familiar cadence repeated across years, relationships, and public narratives. Journalists, fans, commentators, and even those close to him have internalized this rhythm. When he grows quiet, they wait. When he grows open, they brace themselves. Questions have always followed him, disguised as curiosity, but rooted in suspicion. I heard you've been talking about marriage. What's really going on? Is this one different? The world has long expected him to falter, to retreat, to confirm what his past relationships have suggested. Long before Jennifer Hudson entered the picture, before she sat beside him on interview couches or appeared beside him on red carpets, assumptions had already wrapped themselves around him. Those assumptions were built from the echoes of women who came before. Erykah Badu, Serena Williams, Tiffany Haddish, each relationship left behind a narrative the public carried forward, whether it was fair or not. With Erykah, the connection felt cosmic. It was intense, poetic, electric, the kind of love that artists dream of and audiences romanticize. Their bond seemed spiritual, transcendent, almost mythic. But when the initial intensity faded into the work of continuity, he withdrew. He did not fight for permanence. He faded. With Serena, the foundation was respect, mutual admiration, strength meeting strength. Their connection was dignified, powerful, and deeply rooted in mutual understanding. Yet even respect, unwavering and sincere, could not sustain a relationship that demanded emotional consistency day after day. Then came Tiffany. Their relationship appeared joyful and public, filled with laughter and visible affection. But it did not end in chaos. It ended quietly. A conversation, a decision, an acceptance, at least on his part, that the chapter was complete. Each separation shared a common thread. Peace on the surface, unanswered questions beneath. Why leave when stability exists? Why walk away when love asks for effort instead of excitement? Why did no relationship survive the transition from infatuation to endurance? These questions shaped public expectation. They formed the lens through which every future relationship would be viewed. And then Jennifer Hudson appeared. Jennifer Hudson was never going to be a blank canvas. She did not enter his life as someone waiting to be defined by love or reshaped by history. She arrived fully formed, hardened, not by bitterness, but clarified by survival. To the public, she did not fit the script they had already written for him. She was too grounded, too secure, too self-aware. She did not appear vulnerable in the ways people expected. She did not orbit him with uncertainty. Instead, she stood firmly in her own gravity. Jennifer Hudson does not enter a relationship lightly. Her presence carries the weight of everything she has endured, not as burden, but as wisdom. Long before she met him, she had survived losses that would have shattered most people. Losing her mother, her brother, and her nephew in a single day did not make her colder. It made her clearer. It stripped away illusions, sharpened her discernment. It taught her that love must be intentional, not impulsive. By the time she met him on a film set, she was not seeking completion. She was already whole. Any partner would need to meet her at her highest level of self-awareness. This alone disrupted the narrative surrounding his love life. Jennifer was not disarmed by his charm. She was not captivated by philosophy, reputation, or past brilliance. She did not fall into awe, she observed. She measured. She watched consistency instead of charisma. She moved slowly, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. When the world began to notice their connection, it misunderstood her restraint. People mistook steadiness for distance, discernment for hesitation, grounded presence for emotional unavailability. Social media magnified moments into symbols. A pause became a headline. A facial expression became a theory. A stray moment at a basketball game turned into evidence of tension. Blogs dissected interactions as if decoding hidden messages. But Jennifer was not performing for an audience. Every step she took was intentional, measured, purposeful. She was not repeating history. She was rewriting it. And for the first time, he adjusted, not the other way around, when he began speaking publicly about Jennifer. The tone was different, subtler, softer, more grounded. His voice changed, his posture shifted. His guard lowered. "I should be married," he said. "Will be to Jennifer Hudson." These words carried weight not because they were dramatic, but because they were deliberate. For the first time, he was not speaking about romance. He was articulating partnership. Not passion, but peace. Not convenience, but possibility, he called her his safe space. Ironically, this transparency fueled suspicion. In the past, emotional eloquence had often preceded retreat. The public, conditioned by history, interpreted vulnerability as a prelude to disappearance. Rumors spread without evidence. There were no leaked messages, no confirmations, no footage, only precedent. People did not react to who he was becoming with Jennifer. They reacted to who he had been before her. The collective memory created fertile ground for doubt. Fans assumed he could not escape the rhythm of his own past. They believed history would repeat itself because it always had. But this time, the rhythm was changing. Jennifer Hudson demanded presence, accountability, growth. She did not shrink herself to be loved. She did not romanticize inconsistency. She required authenticity. And for the first time, he met that requirement. This truth remained invisible to the rumor mill, invisible to commentary, invisible to speculation. But it was real. The world romanticizes beginnings. First glances, first sparks, first conversations. But those who understand love deeply know that beginnings are often dishonest. They are filtered through expectation, illusion, and the ghosts of past experiences. Jennifer Hudson did not enter his life with fireworks. She arrived like gravity, quiet, inevitable, undeniable. From the first moment on set, her presence was unmistakable. Every movement reflected experience. Every breath carried intention. She had survived storms that would have broken most people. Yet she emerged not hardened, but refined. Her losses taught her that life is short, that love must be chosen consciously. That compromise cannot come at the cost